as it turned out. Even after he died, Steve was still changing my life.
You should be proud of yourself, Peggy.
I have lived a life. My only regret is that you didn't get to live yours. What is it?
For as long as I can remember, I just wanted to do what was right. I guess I'm not quite sure what that is anymore. And I thought I could throw myself back in and follow orders, serve. It's just not the same.
You're always so dramatic. Look, you saved the world. We rather mucked it up.
You didn't. Knowing that you helped found S.H.I.E.L.D. is half the reason I stay.
The world has changed. None of us can go back. All we can do is our best. And sometimes the best that we can do is to start over.
What's up, peeps, and welcome to Hard in Marvel, where we are breaking down our second breakdown video of the new Avengers Endgame Trailer 2 video. Guys, I know we've been watching this a million times today. I think every time I've seen it is goosebumps. Am I not wrong? But in this breakdown, my second breakdown video, I will be pulling out more so key points. I think around 10, maybe 10 or 8. I'm not too sure. I may even lose count. But we're going to be breaking down key points of this trailer. Guys, if I miss anything, please hit those comments down there. Hit this like and share this video. All that stuff, of course, goes to the contribute growth of this channel. I don't even know what I just said. But let's get into it. Pretty much the first part of the trailer, we look at this foreshadow here, basically going back into the 3 key movies of Iron Man, the first Captain America, as well as the first Thor, all the very first movies of this foundation that we are about to push over. Okay, starting a new phase here. So we kind of look back into Tony being stuck in the cave and getting himself out, which we will see again in more of a greater and cosmic level here. Just think about it. One of the smartest men in the galaxy, besides going up to, let's just keep it on this level of, just having Thanos, and if not the Collector and the Grandmaster, and then Tony Stark. Tony Stark is a highly intelligent individual, so he will get himself out. And the second part of this is the quote of Agent Carter. With this scene, literally says, "The world has changed. None of us can go back. All we can do is our best. And sometimes the best we can do is start over." That literally is the playing map, or the map, or more so, she's literally saying in each line what has happened in Infinity War and what we will see in the end game. All right, because we are now in the end game. Also, the new Queen Jet in this one scene, what does this actually mean? And when I was watching it, I think the 200th or 300th time, I was really thinking about it, because the first video I put out was more so a reaction trailer, or should I say a reaction video. But the new Queen Jet, I was looking at it and I was like, wow, I wonder what this actually means. Who's building this now that Tony Stark is back? Did he build it? Did it more so, did some time go by? That's one of those things that kind of just stuck out to me. I don't know if you guys, that stuck out to you, but it stuck out to me when I saw that new Queen Jet, because it looked totally different. Next one is Hawkeye losing his family. Now, this is not necessarily in order, guys, but I do have a hunch that this will be somewhat in the prelude or the pre-opener of Avengers Endgame, how they've been kind of doing it. lately with before the logo runs. So I'm really thinking that this is going to happen. Maybe Hawkeye is just out with his family, because you see in this shot right here, his family is kind of in the back, and Hawkeye is training his daughter to shoot the bow and bullseye, and the bullseye lands right onto the beat, which is really, really cool in the trailer. Kudos to the trailer house that did this. But I'm really thinking that this is going to be at the end, in the beginning of Avengers Endgame, and we will see them dust it, and we will literally see the mental transformation of Hawkeye to Ronin. Yeah, so I think we're going to see that. In the missing people scene with Scott Lang. Now, we really see all these signs being posted. Now, we see layer on top of layers. That meaning that a lot of time has gone by. Not only do we know time has gone by off that telephone pole, but we see in the back that nobody has touched the weeds, the grass has been growing. So a lot of time has gone by, which kind of makes me think, even putting two and two together, how long will it be when Scott Lang is away? How long is it a couple of months? Because knowing that these weeds and these missing people statements here on the telephone pole, I think that's months goes by. Could we even see a year? I know a lot of people have been saying, and we're going to get to in a little bit with Black Widow's hair. I don't think it's months. It could be actually years, y'all. So I'm not too sure. That is my hunch. But with that being said, going into time travel or time actually passing here with Black Widow's hair, because all through the trailer we're seeing the short blonde hair, the long blonde hair with the red hair leaking on from the scalp. And we actually see this one scene where Black Widow looks tired as heck. And we see her hair being long, and super red. Now, look at her roots. And I know I'm acting like if I do some hair on the side, but I'm literally seeing, like, you can see the red coming out of her roots there and from the scalp. And then this one scene where she's tired as heck looking at Captain America. That hair is long, y'all, and that doesn't grow within months, y'all. That grows in like a year or two. So are we seeing not months go by, but years go by? Another scene I actually just wanted to throw in here, guys, is what's happening in this tunnel with Hawkeye. I even try to slow the frames down and catch it to this is the first frame that cuts to Hawkeye with the explosion, and I don't see anything. I thought I was going to see Ultron or something. Everybody thought that being that the red light there could be Ultron, but don't really know. So guys, if you know anything about this, please hit that comment. I want to hear what you think about this, or if you guys have some evidence, would love to collaborate on that one. So after that, sorry guys, another look at Rocket's suit straight from the comic books. I actually lightened the frame up in this one so you can actually see it from Groot's shoulder. And I love the transition here. I love the continuity of the MCU. Great stuff that they're doing. Rocket has been going from Groot's shoulder, and then baby Groot went to Rocket's shoulder, and now Rocket returns to a metal shoulder, which is War Machine. So pretty cool on that one. Does Ant-Man is he possibly seeing Captain Marvel in this one scene? Now, I repeated these frames back to back, and we are seeing some light just a little bit. Now, this cuts, you can see the light clearly when I slow the frames down, and you can miss it. You can really miss it if you're watching it in real time. But is Captain America actually performing some of her powers for Ant-Man? Or does Ant-Man just come into a conversation where Captain Marvel, Captain America, and Thor and Black Widow are having a conversation? Ant-Man just walks in? Not too sure. But the next one is sitting behind Nebula. The setting behind Nebula in Captain America, because you can see some war is going on. You can see like just some like the post-Armageddon kind of thing. Now, I was saying in my very, very first video, I said very, very like as if it was a long time ago, but my first video, that this maybe could be in the quantum realm, but there's no quantum suits in this. So there could be some misdirection in this, but I am not too sure. Because we saw that one scene with Nebula charging, and then we see another scene, Captain America all dirtied up. He looks intense, y'all. I've never seen Captain America look this intense. So I don't know. I don't really know. This could be the final battle scene with Thanos, and even with the poster, guys. This is not really in my notes, but in the poster, Thanos is all the way in the back, top left corner. Because we see the total change in this trailer, guys, that the music has changed from the very first trailer and the Super Bowl trailer to now this trailer has the Avengers theme music that gets you all bubbly up. So that's something that you have to notice there. So is this the final showdown? And one thing also I was thinking about, this one scene with Ant-Man jumping off of a pencil. I slowed down the frames, I lightened it up, I looked everywhere. I still can't really put anything together, guys. So in that also being said, leave your comments below. I want to know if you guys know anything about this scene. I was just kind of like just having some fun, just thinking about what if like Ant-Man lost something and he had to go dig in the trash before something like exploded or something, because this looks like trash. The only reason why I said that because it looks like trash. But with that being said, again, I was thinking, is the Russos going to bring or still have the comedic, because this is the first time that the Russo brothers will work with Ant-Man's comedic texture of the film. Will that still be there? Will that still be in the film? Well, honestly, I'm sorry. They worked with him in Civil War. I forgot about that. But is it still going to be comedic in that way? I think so. A lot of people were asking me, oh, well, is it still going to be funny in that way? Because it would only seem right that this would be some kind of trash that he digs up and finds something. Because we see water, we see fire going there. So again, I'm not too sure there. And then the final parts here, guys, of the trailer, I still lose my stuff every time I see it, is the quantum realm suits. They literally put this in the trailer, guys. You're like, what the heck? And also, the biggest one of all this is actually Tony Stark being behind Captain America. Now, I know positions are everything. And again, I'm a film major, so all this is it speaks volumes and it ripples throughout the film. So the placement is very key, or it could be key, or it could just be coincidence. But the longest scene out of all these pictures, of all these frames on Captain America and Hawkeye, that Black Widow and Tony Stark is the longest one. And Tony Stark is kind of somewhat behind Captain America, or even kind of in the back. So I'm not saying the back, but he is in the back. And what does that mean? What could that mean? Could that be the end of Tony Stark, the Captain America? Could we be seeing that a lot of people are going to die in this film? And again, just like if you are new and you're just MCU fans and not comic book fans, you can die in the comic books and they'll just bring you right back. There's no explanation into that. But the last scene, guys, is Captain Marvel's scene. Now, this is one of the things that is not necessarily breaking down this footage, but just thinking about Carol Danvers, Captain Marvel has no knowledge, no understanding that superheroes like this exist, nor the Avengers exist. So she's coming in knowing, like, what the heck is going on? What has happened? Who's the Avengers? Now, I'm not saying not necessarily like the Guardians, because the Guardians didn't know what the Earth, the superhero Earth team was. That's different. But Guardians do have somewhat of a understanding of superheroes with superpowers. Captain Marvel probably has none of that in that way. Yes, she was in Star Force. Yes, she went all around, but she doesn't really know that Earth has a superhero team like that. So that is pretty interesting. But that's pretty much it for me, guys. I know I get too excited. My mouth is blah, 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 blah. But would love to hear what you guys think about all this. Guys, if I missed anything, if you have some really key points that you want me to bring up, or any kind of other videos that you want me to recap or redo, feel free to comment, guys. thank you so much. We have redone this channel. We were called Hard in the Paint, but it was kind of confusing a lot of people, and we were necessarily saying Hard in the Paint in comics. We go hard in the comics and all that kind of stuff. But we had to change it to Hard in Marvel, so not crazy. So you will see somewhat like a very small facelift to the channel. But guys, if you are a Marvel fan, please consider subscribing to us and helping support us. Thank you so much for everything that has been done so far in this channel. And let's keep on rocking it. A couple more weeks and we will be at Avengers Endgame, guys. All right. Well, stay awesome and stay blessed, guys.